Hello everyone and welcome to yet another strategic Let's Play. I have played a few strategy games before, but this one is totally different to the ones I have played before. This one is gonna be turn-based. What? Turn-based, I hear you say? How can that be interesting at all? I can tell you it's gonna be interesting, because it's not just turn-based, it's also going to be real-time strategy. And it has a few very interesting and actually awesome gameplay features that you have to see for yourself. If you like this game, go buy it, because this is a real jewel in real-time strategy. Rise of Legends is the name of this beautiful game, and it was made by Big Huge Games and was released in 2006 and published by Microsoft Game Studios. And I can tell you, this game I didn't enjoy it that much at the beginning, because I didn't like the turn-based stuff and the real-based stuff in one game together. But after a few missions, I discovered that this game has real depth and is really well programmed and designed. There are heroes, there are lots of different units, there are lots of different maps, types of terrain, a very nice system for gathering resources, and a very nice system for advancing your base, also building units, and a few different tactical decisions that you really have to do before you can continue with missions or progress with a certain part of the game. So this game, totally different to the ones I've played before. I was stunned at first when I played this, because oh god was it boring. I thought, at least to myself. I played, I think, 3 or 4 missions before I really got into the game. And I hope you get into it too. There are 3 different campaigns we can choose from. For the moment we only have the left one, which is the campaign number 1, Vengeance. And this is the Vinci part of the campaign. We also have an Aline part of the game, and the Coadl part of the campaign. Unfortunately, we all have to start with the left one. Well, not really unfortunately, but in this case I can't show you the other 2 parts because I've just freshly installed the game. So we are going to start with the Vinci campaign. So we have a few settings that I have to choose here, actually just one. We could choose easy, moderate or tough. And since I don't want to bore you, I'm not going to set it on easy, because easy is way too easy. And since I don't want to... well, I haven't played this game for quite a while, and I don't want to lose that heart, so I'm going to set it on moderate. I think that should be my skill level at this game anyway. So, yeah, Vengeance. A young inventor, Giacomo, is forced into leading his people after his world is racked by sudden tragedy, of course. So, we start this game with a nice introductory sequence, so sit back and enjoy, folks. See you in a bit. Yes, I would start a new campaign.
You think your brother's toys will really work?
Of course, Carlini. Giacomo's a genius, not some useless military relic like you. Besides, would you rather carry the object home on your back?
Yeah, I'll pass, thanks. But those miners who found it? Not a good way to die. I'd be happier if you stayed behind.
Ha! You worry too much, old man.
I'll be sure to carve that on your tombstone. What are you gonna do with that thing, anyway?
I'd like to study it. I think I can do that safely, once we get it back to my lab.
Study it. You find something that makes you sick when you get near it, I say bury it and leave it alone.
The device is nearly extracted, my Doge. But the workers are suffering from...
They don't know the meaning of suffering, Lieutenant. Keep them at it.
Sir! Be on it, soldiers!
Calm yourself, Lieutenant. I brought a gift for them.
Giacomo!
Once the dust settles, send in a few men. No one survives.
Sir. My brother Petruso is dead. The enemy is marching on us. The Doge will pay for this. I swear! There must be something I can do.
These Venucci conscripts are no match for Miana's finest. Musketeers, fire at will! Doge, you will pay for this!
In this mission we're going to command two heroes. First off, Giacomo, who has the special ability of Inspired Augmentation, which increases health by 50 in a small radius and speed and attack of targets by 10%.
Only way to reach the mine without an airship.
Yeah, so the first mission objective is to head to the mine situated down here. But we can't go there just yet because, of course, there's a lot of paths to cover. And secondly, we've got the hero General Carlini, who has a special ability that delivers 300 damage to a single target, no matter if human, mechanical or something else. So this snipe ability really, really nice. Moreover, we have got
some, but not all of your units.
3...
To select all of your units, hold the mouse near your units, left click, and then drag a box around all of your units.
Yes, thank you. I know that. We've got 3 squads of musketeers. They can change stances. This one is the standard one. Well, doesn't have anything special. But this one is the volley fire stance. They cannot move while doing that, but they deliver a lot more damage than they normally would. You can also see a few buttons, or actually circles, around the portrait, which tells you something about the unit itself. In this case, the stance, what it does, and if you click here, or rather hover over it already, you're gonna be displayed a bar. In this case, the health bar, how much attack it does, how much siege damage it does against buildings in this case, and the range of the unit. Also,
you have selected some, but not all of your units.
Yes.
To select all of your units, hold the mouse near your units, left click, and then drag a box around all of your units.
Yes, thank you. Secondly, you also see that heroes have a special icon like this. Like, they are powerful leaders, they improve in levels, blah blah blah. So this icon just says it's a hero. Also, he can trample stuff, so when he rides onto enemies, he damages them.
You have selected some, but not all.
Yes, I know that. Is there anything else I can show you? And yes, I can show you, for example, find similar units.
You have selected some,
so
but
we
not
can
all
select
of your
all
units.
our Imperial soldiers. Then, like a mini-map ping, something like this. Camera toggle I don't want to, and in-game menu. Also, you can view over here your quests. Currently, we have Head to the Mine, and the reward is 1 hero point. These points can be spent on the strategic map later on to give them to heroes. Now let's move. I want to progress at least a little bit down the path before this video has to end. So let's go. Also, you can see here the amount of timonium, the normal resource, so to speak, or ore, if you will, is going to increase. And at what rate wealth is going to increase. Wealth is a resource with which you can buy mercenary units later or purchase sectors. You will see what sectors are in the second mission. In this first
Head
part,
for the bridge.
there is none.
It's the only way to reach the mine.
Yet.
And those Venucci scum.
Yes. Moreover, here you can see the resource cap, how much you can have from one resource at the beginning, or rather how much it will increase in time. This is a clockwork spider, which is very hard to destroy with normal foot soldiers. So I'm going to increase my foot soldiers' health a little. Also I'm gonna pull them back a little, because they get really mangled by the spider. And once we come back, we're going to deal with these. So, see you then, Vinci Warriors.